Hi everyone, it's Dawn and I wanted to come on here today to just show you a look using the Estée Lauder 2018 Bronze Goddess line of products. I didn't use the lipstick that came with the line because I have used it in many videos, but it's very sheer and it's beautiful, but you really can't see it on camera. So if you do like a color that looks similar to what I have on now, but very sheer and light, you would definitely like the Bronze Goddess lipsticks. There's two of them, and I'll list them in the description box. And I wore them on spring break, and I really enjoyed them very much. But for the sake of this video, I wanted more color that would show up on camera. So I'll show you what I use and then get ready with me. But I have a couple items from the collection other than the two lipsticks. I have the eyeshadow palette from the Bronze Goddess line, and it's beautiful. It looks like this. And I have the Bronze Goddess bronzing powder that looks really beautiful on someone with very fair skin. This is the lightest color, 01, and again, I'll link it in the description box. So I'm just gonna jump right in and show you how I achieved this beachy look for someone who has very pale skin and red hair. So if you wanna see how I got this look, keep on watching. So I already have on my foundation, and I chose the It Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer with an SPF of 50. And to me, it does not seem like a full coverage. I put it on with a damp Real Techniques beauty sponge, and it just spreads out so lovely that it definitely does not feel or look like a full coverage, in my opinion. I think it is a buildable coverage, and if I were to put on another coat, it would be a full coverage. But I definitely would call it a lighter to medium coverage using the technique that I use to apply it. But I love that it has the high SPF in it, and it leaves my skin protected. I'm going to go in next with the Bronze Goddess by Estée Lauder, and it is my bronzing palette, and it is a cool toned bronzer, and it's the lightest one. So I'm just going to use a Real Techniques fluffy brush, and I'll just swirl it around, and I'm going to just go ahead and bronze up my face. And I'm just going to apply it on the perimeter of my face first. And I want to just achieve a very natural sun-kissed look. And for someone with my skin tone, I do not normally tan hardly at all. So for me to look very bronzed almost looks silly, so I have to be very careful with the way I apply my bronzer. And I like to bring it down onto my neck and on my collarbones and shoulders as well, just to follow through that bronze tone and make it look a little more natural. The next thing I'm going to do is use the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is the True Match, and I have number 902, and I'll link it in the description box. And I apply this with warm fingers. So I just take two of my fingers and just put it on the apples of my cheeks and blend it in. And what it does is it makes the bronzer melt into my skin, and it adds just a nice highlight on top of it. But it's not that white highlight, it's already a bronzy shade, so it's very complementary to the bronzer that I've already applied. And I like to apply a little of this right beneath my brow bone, and on my Cupid's bow, and a little on my nose. And then I just take a little that's left, and again, I hit my collarbones with it. And once I have it there, I just put a little on my neck too. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Bronze Goddess palette, and this is the 2018 palette. Every year, Estée Lauder releases a new Bronze Goddess palette, and this is the one for this year. And I've been playing with it a lot. I'm already making a dip into some of these shades, but I'm gonna show you how I like to use this palette. And I'm just gonna take a Real Techniques blending brush, and I like to go into the highlight here. And I like to apply this all over my mobile lid, up all the way to my brow as a base color. It has a slight shimmer, but it's not overly shimmery. I apply this highlight shade all the way up to my brow, and it just creates a very slight shimmer and glow, and it just looks like I've been out in the sun or spending some time on a beach, and it's very natural. The next thing I'm going to do is take this shade right here, and I'm going to put that into my crease. And as you can see, it's definitely darker than the shade I applied already. And it just makes a very nice transition color. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take a Morphe M124 detail brush, and I'm going to go in with this green color right here and just put it on one end of the brush and tap it off, and I'm going to do my outer V with the green color, or the reverse 7. Okay. So now I'm just going to take what's left on the brush and I'm going to line beneath my lower lashes. Okay, now I'm just taking a Sephora fluffy blending brush and I'm blending out the reverse 7 that I put in the corner with that beautiful green shade. It's a deep evergreen shade. Now I just have a flat brush from Vanity Planet, and I'm just going to take the very lightest shade right here, and they don't give you very much of that shade at all, and just put it on the flat, well, the whole brush is flat, but put it on one side, tap it off, and I'm just gonna brighten up the center of my lid. And then whatever's left with that, I'm just gonna go right beneath my brow bone. Now that's it for my eyeshadow. Now I'm just gonna take a Maxx Studio eyeliner pencil, and it's in the color black, and I'm gonna tight line and get my waterline. I really like these pencils a lot. I picked them up at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. And I have a whole set in different colors, and what I really like about them is that they have a sharpener on the lid, and it's a really, really good sharpener. So you always have a very sharp pencil to work with. Now I'm going to take my Lash Craft mascara from Sephora, and I'm just using this. I really like this mascara a lot, and this is part of a use up right now. It's a really good one, and I'm worried it's going to go bad if I don't use it up. It does add a lot of volume to your lashes, so it's a volumizing mascara. It's just the Sephora Lash Craft Big Volume Extreme Mascara, and it's a really good one. And I think it's only like $10 a tube, which I think is a great price for such a nice volumizing mascara. That's the completed eye look. Now I'm just going to move on and powder my face and put on my lipstick. And for a setting powder, I am just going to use my Mineral Fusion Minerals on a Mission Brush On Sun Defense powder. I really like this powder a lot. It's a powder sunblock, and it's a really nice setting powder too. It just really sets my makeup, and it's a translucent color, but it does add just a tad of luminosity to my skin, which I really like. On my lips, I'm going to go in with my MAC Velvet Teddy, and it's just one of the cute little sample ones. I wasn't sure how this color would look on me, so I purchased it in the sample size, and I'm so glad I did. I really like it a lot. And it's a beautiful kind of mauve-y, I don't know, like a mauve clay sort of color. It's really pretty. I don't know how to describe this color at all, but I do like to top it with a Lancôme Juicy Tube in the color Shimmer. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on because I don't want a matte look today. I want it to be more luminous and shiny and just more beachy looking. And so that's how that looks. And this is the finished look. I'm not used to having such, I want to say, drab colors on my cheeks. I usually add a pop of purple or pink or something like that. But for this sun-kissed, kind of like I have a tan look, I didn't want to add anything more to it because being a fair-skinned redhead who really just doesn't tan, this is the closest my face can come to achieving a sun-kissed look the way other women do when they're in the sun, when they get that more golden tone. So anyway, this is the look using the Bronze Goddess line from Estée Lauder, the 2018 collection, and I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, just let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Have a blessed and beautiful day.